Good morning, everyone, and welcome to update number 3 here at Kempery 2023. Welcome to this video. Now, I'm standing at one of my favorite places. Where's that? That is EJC. Yes, you're looking at the entrance of our campsite. It's a beautiful rendition of what it means to be from the East Jamaica Conference Seventh-day Adventists. We have here our culture corner, giving just a brief history and highlights of our beautiful country. So work is currently underway as we prepare for campers who are making themselves ready for the 2-hour drive to the campsite. But while they're on their way, we want to show you what is happening in the background. So here we have our chef preparing their lunch. Yes, this is our kitchen area, well equipped. We see our reserve water tank connected, or grey water connections and everything, and our kitchen staff is hard at work. And of course, we can't have an EJC kitchen staff without Larry. Larry, say something to the campers now.
Campers, we're longing to see you. Come along.
All right.
Come along.
So yeah, that is Larry, our meal storage area. We have our tent team still here, ensuring that all our tents are strong and ready. Again, this is the general assembly area. This area is where the campers will meet, and we will do our accountability checks. They will have their meals here and their meeting here, their early morning worship, everything inside this area. As we continue, we see our senior master guide and youth leaders ensuring that the place is nice and clean for our campers, right? We see our tent team still working, removing all excess rope from the area to ensure that there's no accidents. And as we navigate towards so we have someone vlogging, so I'm vlogging her, vlogging me, and she is going to share what she's doing over here as she prepares for our campers.
I'm actually talking to my niece, updating her on what's happening at camp. Smile for the camera.
So which tent is this, and what work has been going on?
This is one of the female tents. So for persons who have brought their own tents, they have been pitched. So we're awaiting others' arrival. At the front is the medical section.
Okay.
The first aid section.
Talk to us a little about that. Is it that each union, each conference have their own medical facility?
I think so. So East Jamaica Conference will have their medical center at the front of this tent.
Okay.
Yes. We're taking care of our people.
Awesome, awesome. So here you see, this is prime real estate. These are for the persons who have their own tent. So we're gonna call this area Cherry Gardens for now. Yes. As you can see, the different colors, design, and concept. Look at this mega mansion over here, complete with its own balcony. I hear there's a kitchen also in there.
Oh yes, and our patio.
Kitchen, patio, and all of that. So yes, so this is the Cherry Gardens of it all. As we make our way down, we will now go to another section of the tent where we see one of our hard-working tent team. Yes, part of the camp experience, right? Yeah, so this is what happens at camp, hide and eat. Yes. All right, so we are continuing our tour, looking at the facility. We did this area already. This was the first of the female tent that was pitched, and as you can see, it is ready and waiting. Let us now take a look over to the male section. You have seen 2 areas for female, and as I had said before, this large white tent down here is for the males. Now we have to be very careful when we navigate, because the supporting ropes, they're crossing each other. So we still have some more pallets out here waiting to go inside the tents. So we're going to see if we can find an entrance to this very large tent. I'm told that this tent is for the males. All right. So as we enter, you will see now what inside looks like. Okay. So we're inside the male tent, and we see a large supply of sponge here for the males. Nice thick 2-inch sponge for their comfort. There's a whole lot of sponge right here and a large space. So what I understand is going to happen, we're going to lay the pallets down on tarpaulins, and then we're going to put the sponge on top of that, and the camper will then put his sheet on top of the sponge, and of course his covering. So that is the concept for the male tent. Those campers without their personal tent, this is the area that they'll use. Nice secure tent, not much areas for leaks, and of course the flaps are down to protect them from the high winds, and they can be lifted for ventilation. This area here had a slope, and so the guys built a platform to, create some amount of levelness. So this is update number 3 here at the Trelawney Multi-Purpose Stadium. We are getting ready for Camporee 2023 that starts today. The official opening ceremony starts at 6 p.m. with a march past by our EJC combined drill and drum corps squad. As I make my journey up the thoroughfare for the EJC campsite, just gonna give you a quick preview of what some of our other conferences area looks like, as much as I can. So you're seeing the shower facilities as said before, and down this side we have over 60 shower facility. We also have over 40 portable toilets. This entire area is open to any camper. So CJC, WJC, any camper, if you're walking, you need to use the restroom, you just open any porta johns. You don't need to run back to your unit. You use and handle with some care. All right, we are making our way up. Let's take a look over the side at Central. Well spread out. They have quite some work to do. We see here our sound engineer, stage, lighting, Mr. Michael Spence coming to check on his conference. So We're looking at the kitchen area for CJC, and I suspect that tent over there is also their assembly tent, that large one straight ahead. We see the electricians working to connect the power supply for them. Their main camping area well spread out, as you can see. Then we're coming up on their entrance. And there you have it. We have on this, we have mangoes. I believe these are stringy mangoes. We have our tamarind, or sweet and sour tamarind. And of course, oh, something very important, and a lot of young folks won't know what this is. Thinking too. Yes. Old people something, old people something. We see our security officers patrolling continually, ensuring that our safety is paramount. And here we have pineapple that look like guava, and more tamberry and neeseberry. And of course, coconut jelly. Yes. So this is the entrance for the Central Jamaica Conference. Right? Their delegation continue to spread along this area. If we take a look over this side, you will see here another campsite, and I believe this is the west. Yes, this camp area here represents the West Jamaica Conference, and I'm being told that West is the best, and confirmation follows. And here's their entrance, and we see here where the West delegation has opted not to use the method by East and others to have their small tents under. Instead, they decide to brave the elements. And so we have a large delegation, well spread out, properly categorized. We see with a Hanover and St. Elizabeth female over that side, Hanover and St. Elizabeth male. And as I continue to trespass, I will show you as much as I can before I'm escorted out. So we make our journey down to see how much of the West I'm able to endure. But just to show you just how the scale, the magnitude of this delegation spread out in a wide area. There we have all the Porta Johns at the back, lined out. The early bird campers have arrived, and they are ensuring that they get the best tent, the best spot. They're setting up their tents. They're campers of all age and sizes. They're taking their time. And so they have a large delegation over here, and their Porta John. We see here communication extraordinaire, Pastor Mary. And Pastor Mary is here as a camper, not as a pastor today. And he is pitching his tent.
Well, I am camping with my church.
Bless your
94
heart.
campers from Mount Salem.
Say that again, Pastor. How many?
94 campers from Mount Salem.
Wow.
Camper is going to be great.
Camp is going to be great. That is the word from Pastor Mary from the West Jamaica Conference, Communication Director of the West Jamaica Conference. We continue to navigate the road to Camporee 2023 as we show you highlights and footage of what it is, what happens, what it's like to be at camp. the camp life. The breeze cool, but the sun hot. It's crazy, very bipolar temperature down here. So of course I encourage persons, wear your sunscreen, wear your hats. I'm not wearing mine today, I should. Oh, mosquito, yeah man, them they enough. But persons from EJC, if you think Phillipsfield had mosquitoes, oh God, think again. Them down here, them find we. So please, bring your insect repellent. Bring enough of it. Because the mosquito them down here, not normal. We are here at the West Jamaica Conference campsite. We're leaving to go to another campsite to see what we're able to see. This is Camporee 2023 here at the Trelawney Multipurpose Stadium. Official opening ceremony scheduled to start at 6 p.m. The service will be streamed live on the IAD YouTube page. Additionally, it will be on Bless TV, and look out, you may just see it on another channel near you. So here I'm seeing another campsite. It has a Jamaican flavor, but I'm not seeing a name. But we would have seen the east, the central, and the west, which now leaves us to the north. So yes, so hi, good morning.
Good morning.
Is this a north delegation?
Yes, it is now.
Awesome. So we are over by the North Jamaica Conference campsite, and as you can see, the campers are arriving and work is currently taking place to ensure that Camp 2023 is a success. Now you may ask, who cleans these porta johns? Well, the contracted company Elko have a team here who are constantly monitoring, checking and cleaning. They have their cesspool truck and they go through right around the clock cleaning with the assistance of volunteers, volunteer camper, and of course with the the courtesy that those who use them will do their best not to wreck them, so to speak. So here you see the campsite for the North Jamaica Conference. President Pastor Archer, who's probably busy around the side, a pastor who's always working. So we're going to leave from this area now. We're going to take a look at the international campsite and then over to the northeast. Northeast got an area towards the entrance, and that is why they're not so much within this cordoned area for JAMU, so to speak, but they have a nice area at the entrance. You'd have seen that in video 1. So we're going to continue our journey here at the Trelawney Multipurpose Stadium, where we're hosting our Camporee 2023. This is the 5th staging of such, first time here in Jamaica. It has been tremendous work to get to this point. Our campers are arriving. I can say that the campers from EJC are on their way, and we're looking forward to a delegation of over 1,000 campers. Yes, 1,000 campers. So as I navigate this thoroughfare carefully, you will see different vehicles passing with the campers. So you're looking at one of the, well, what used to be one of the main car park that has now been converted into an activity area. So where those white tents are, a host of activities will be taking place over there. Just to give you a preview of the international area, I will not attempt to read any of these Spanish or French names. I will show them You Google them and we'll leave it there. Well, we see El Salvador. That's pretty straightforward. You know, elementary Spanish. I almost said English a while ago. That's how bad it is. Yes. So the El Salvador delegation, and they're there speaking in that known tongue called Spanish, unknown to me. We're coming up on the Puerto Rico, I believe. Me say Porto and some other words and Union. I can make that part out. So yes. So this is the Puerto Rico Union. This is their delegation right here. And of course their flag. Hello. Alright, everybody understand hello. Universal language. I'll stick to hello from now on. Right. You see this young man here look like he's never getting to sleep. Part of the camp experience, that's fine. We continue to move past the El Salvador team, and they're over here blowing balloons. All right. We move now to another team, and me don't know what to say. I'll show you. We'll leave it there. There we go. Bless the Lord. I didn't know see Colombia. Yes, the Colombians are in the place. Ah, I see Canada here as well. Hello. Again, the hello works. The hello works. So Canada team is over here. We continue the journey. You can see quite a deal of work took place to ensure that there's water supply everywhere. Water connection all over the campsite. We see a tent here that says Haiti. So I suspect this is the Haiti delegation here. And they're working on their entrance. Let's just take a quick preview. It is quite a massive architectural work taking place. And they're speaking in their Haitian Creole. Yes, I can identify that. Pick up yourself and see you. We have Honduras over here this side. We pan back over to Dominican Republic. You'd have seen this lovely sign before. But find out a mission, Dominica Union. All right. So it is really a melting pot of culture over this side. You know, hearing the different variants of the Spanish language and French. You know, it is just amazing. Curacao, Dutch Caribbean Union. We see a nice piece of architectural work right here, and this represents the Mexico Union. Wow, this is nice. This is nice. This is beautiful. Look at this. Amazing. Amazing. We see more tents going up over this side. Let us now go over to French Guiana Union is dead ahead. One of the kitchen area over here. So the French Caribbean here. We see more work taking place. And of course, what is very common here at camporee, most camporee are the pin exchange. And we see one currently taking place. This is an example of what we're speaking about. Persons will move around with their pins, and you are free to just stop by, look, make an exchange, or purchase one. Wonderful. It's a part of camporee. The pin exchange, the honors, the friendships, the connections. Hello.
Hello.
Wow. Amazing. A few days ago this area was an empty, vast land. Now look at it. Filled to almost capacity of campers from across the Caribbean and across the world.
Our country, you have to ask permission. You have to sign.
All right, lovely, lovely. Let's see what we have up this side. Caribbean Union Conference of Seventh-day Adventists, and it lists all the various countries here that makes up that particular union. And I will not attempt to call all the flags, can only identify a few. What's amazing though is the colors. Quite beautiful, quite beautiful. The Caribbean is a beautiful, I was just about to say the Caribbean is a beautiful country. Yeah man, clearly I never did geography. So, again, touring the international area is, wow, it's a lot. It's a lot. Hidden within the group are a series of security posts. Hidden. Quite, you know, not, they're using regular tents. They're sleeping in regular tents. They look like regular campers. You know, you won't know them. You won't see them, but they will see you. So, a lot of work went into ensuring that our campers are as comfortable as possible. Again, this is camp. There will be some inconveniences. You may not have the hot water you're used to at home, the AC you're used to at home, the privacy of your own room, own bed, you know, to be able to sit on your phone while you use the restroom. These are some of the luxuries that are put on hold when you're at camp. They're not taken away, they're still there when you get home. But these are some of the luxuries that are put on hold while you're at camp, and you get to experience what it's like to be in the great outdoors. So we now exit the international camp area, and we're going to take a look at the Northeast. As I said earlier, the Northeast is the only conference within Jamaica Union that's not around that side where the others are. They're here, a nice cozy spot. Hello. A nice cozy spot cut out for the Northeast delegation. Their campers are on the way. The early birds have arrived and they're pitching their tents and securing their location, ensuring that the place is good and ready when the others arrive. All right, so let me just take now a quick look at the booth. Right, again, if you're just joining, you are watching tour number 4, or is it number 3? I believe this is number 4. Yes, tour number 4 here at Camporee 2023. We are live being hosted at the Trelawney Multi-Purpose Stadium, and this is the 5th staging of this Camporee. First time in Jamaica, very first time, and it has been a tremendous work has gone into ensuring that our campers are taken care of. I'm now walking towards the exhibition area where quite a few patrons have set up their booths and they are selling their wares and services to our campers. We see from morning buses rolling in and out. Our 52-seater coaches have been back and forth from the airport bringing in our campers. We have over 25 buses, coaster buses, coming from EJC with over 1,000 campers, and we are looking forward to everyone's safe arrival. There are campers from different countries that I know boarding their plane now, and they'll get here later in the evening. We also pray for their safe arrival. So we just now made it over to the booth area, and we see Root and Brown busy working, taking pictures, writing stories. All right, so the booth areas, many have not yet been activated, but a few have. We see here pins being sold over here. And this large tent here is the IAD tent. This is where you come and you get ice and information and so forth. Hi, Mrs. Nelson. And of course, I can't speak about booth without showing you this one. Yes, come over here and get your 360 video done. This booth will be up and running in a few. Yes. So, everyone watching this vlog, here's the place to be at 12 until midnight. Of course, can't have an area without food and snacks and treats and such. Alright, so I'm just gonna wrap this video now by giving you a behind the scenes look of what it takes to run Camporee on the production side. And yeah, and that would conclude our booth. We have Lasco, by the way, one of our main sponsors here, and of course we have NCU just making our way around. Yes, it's quite a walk. It is indeed quite a walk. So I continue to make my way around the building. You are looking at the Trelawney Multi-Purpose Stadium where we're hosting Camporee 2023. Alright, so this is where I'll spend most of my days, inside the AV production room. And here we see our main video director, Sir Herna Latti, having his meal. This is what it looks like to broadcast the stream to you. So what is common and what is the fact that these persons make it their job to put people on screen, but when the camera is put in front of their face, everybody run. Right, David? There it is. Yeah, yet their job is to ensure that you are seen. But let's go over to this young lady who loves to go on TV. Abby, say hello to the vlog.
Hi, beauties!
Yes. So these are your team members who will ensure that what we see down there is broadcast live to you. So that concludes the vlog this morning, ladies and gentlemen. Please. So Jeff is going to close out the video this morning.
Well, beauties, thanks for joining. We'll see you again on the next vlog.